all a lot of simple tricks and nonsense.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Phantom Podcast. This is not the Phantom Podcast. This is the other podcast of mine that nobody listens to. Simple Tricks and Nonsense. I am, of course, one of your hosts, Matt Kearns, and my co-host is that guy.
Hi. I'm watching football while we talk.
Of
Chris
course
Godwin
you are.
just caught a touchdown from Baker Mayfield. Now,
Are you watching?
extra
You
point
watching
attempt
the
is
real
good.
football, or are you watching that pansy shit the Europeans call football?
No, I'm watching Buccaneers versus Bills.
Yeah, you're watching the real football. Which, yeah,
So
as
it's
time
game.
goes on, I'm like, it truly doesn't make any sense that it's called football, because soccer being called football makes sense. They play with their foot. Why the fuck is football called football? They only use their feet when they're doing field goals. I mean, yeah, I guess technically they're running, but then every sport except for like hockey is football. Technically speaking, even fucking tennis, you use your feet. So technically speaking, so why the fuck is it football, Abe?
It's called football because of the ball, because it measures 1 foot.
That's true. Is it?
It's
Is that
true.
the reason?
Look
That's
it
the
up.
whole reason?
Yes.
You know what it was? It was a
Yes.
bunch of fucking Americans years ago who were just like, you know, when we were over there in World War I in Europe, we heard a bunch of these guys playing this shit called football. We're just gonna fucking take that for
Bixby,
ourselves.
why is football called football? Can you say it out loud?
But many historians say the term dates back to the late Middle Ages, when it was used to refer to any sport that was played on foot, as opposed to sports played on horseback.
Shut the fuck! That doesn't mean shit when it comes to American football. Literally. Also, that shit right there just explains that every sport is football, except for a select few. Oh, man. My God. Look at, we had a viewer and then we weren't talking about movies, so they left. Hello and welcome to the History of Football with Matt and Abe.
I know. It was...
It doesn't really matter. It was a joke. I mean, I am fascinated by it, but you don't need to figure it out.
No,
right
it's because
now.
I heard this before, you know?
Yeah, I get it. No, I feel this.
Yeah,
No.
between 11 and 12 inches, which is a foot.
Okay. What about on
Yeah,
the
it comes
metric
from-
system?
That's a foot is 30.5 centimeters.
Centimeter ball. You know what they call a quarter pounder
Actually, it would
with
be like-
cheese in France? A Royale with cheese? See, because they on the metric system. It probably is sad that I'll forever remember France is on the metric system because of Pulp Fiction.
You know, like in Mexico, it's called quarter with cheese, like cuarto de libra.
Quarter pounder with cheese?
Yes,
Okay.
it's called
But
cuarto
are
de
you
libra.
you're on the metric
Quarter pound.
system? I'm saying
No,
because you're
I mean,
saying
Mexico-
it like it's weird because the reason why, and again they explain in the movie, is because there's no pound in France, so a quarter pounder would mean
I know,
jack
but
to
like
them.
in Mexico uses a metric system, right? And send it
Oh, so you are on the metric
Celsius, which
system.
is the right thing to use.
Yeah. You know why they probably do
Yes,
it?
I
Abe?
just
Let's
know
be
metric-
honest here. Let's be honest here. The reason why they do it is because Mexico, close to America, get a lot of American tourists who want McDonald's. They need to fucking know what they're ordering. They wouldn't be like, what's, where's my goddamn quarter pounder? So they probably did it
Is
just
that your
for that.
Mexican
They're like,
impression?
no, that's my American impression. That's my
Mexican
American
impression?
tourist impression. The
Ah.
American who's coming. He's like, I came to Mexico to get a quarter pounder and a churro. I got the churro, but I don't know
Okay.
where the quarter pounder is.
Let's do this. I've seen on TikTok. You have to tell me where 5 inches is.
Abe, I'm an idiot. So no, I'm not doing this game with you. And also, fuck you. No, but I'm not doing this game with you. I'm not doing
You
this
say
fucking game.
stop. You say stop.
Stop.
That's 4 inches.
Okay, so I was close.
No,
Hey,
it's
it's
not.
cold
And I'm
out.
just gonna make
It's
it different.
cold out. Any other time it'd be 5, all right? There we go. All right, I was close. Fuck you, Abe. I know how to fucking prick sometimes. Abe, you're like a fucking scientist, you fucker. Of course you're smarter than me. Jesus Christ, it's like living with my sister
I'm really
again.
scientist.
It's like living with my sister again. I've come up with this like phrase for her, which is just like, anything you possibly want to be better at me at, guess what? You're better at. So you don't need to remind yourself you're better than me. All right?
Dude, you haven't watched the TikToks or the Facebook reels that they do this? Like, tell me how many 5 inches are.
No,
it's not about being
because-
smarter. I'm just doing a
No,
trend.
because my TikTok, it's weird. I'll watch like one video of a thing, and then I'll just get it on my For You page for like the next like 2-3 days. That's why right now, all my TikToks on my For You page are all the ones to where it's using that Diary of a Wimpy Kid template when they're doing the audition, turn around every now and then. But it's like all the kids singing bad and then Greg singing good. And it's just like different things with that. And it's going to be that for the next like day or so. And then we'll go away. But that did remind me of one of the greatest moments in cinematic history, which considering how long it is, we probably won't get copyright stricken with this one. Maybe. Or we will. I have absolutely no fucking clue if we will. We're going to find out right now, though, because...
Caught
right
by
here,
Diggs.
man.
Sideline. First down. Bills.
Right here. One of the greatest moments in cinema history.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming back.
You look like that guy.
And then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified. I see the fucking look in your eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. You're fucking every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. I fucking need you more than ever.
What movie is this? From?
Old School. You ever seen Old School before?
What?
Old School. It's Luke Wilson,
Is it
Vince
from Old
Vaughn,
School?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I watched
Fucking
it. I don't
great.
remember that much.
Wait,
Yeah,
he's,
no, I
he's the
love that
wedding
movie.
band singer at Will Ferrell's wedding at the beginning of the movie. He's also the band from the end of The Hangover that's doing a candy shop.
Mm.
Let you lick the lollipop. Don't get girl touch. Steep. Keep on going to hit the spot. Fucking give it to. That is also, by the way, that's a real wedding band. You can book them for your wedding. And I said that to my sister.
Dude, I don't
She got married
remember.
last year. Oh my god! But Old School is one of my favorite comedies, and literally because, like I said, that TikTok trend, I just had to watch that scene because, like, when I hear that song, that's the version I think of. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight. I fucking need you more than ever. That's a great movie. Also, I love Old School. Let's talk about our favorite comedies, Abe. Hey, we have a topic. What are some of your favorite comedy movies?
I have a really
topic and
mean
it's
joke
like, I
in
have
my
no
head.
fucking clue. It doesn't have to be in any order. Just give me one. Give me one of your favorite comedies. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again doesn't count. Because that's a fucking straight up drama.
Are we gonna go straight up comedies like rock comedy? You know, like
Whatever the
you know,
fuck
like
you
rom
want.
com shit like that.
Whatever you want, Abe. All I did was
Like-
ask you what one of your
Like
favorite
Shrek is
fucking
a comedy.
comedies.
Shrek is a
And there you
comedy.
go,
Shrek
Shrek.
is my
Okay.
Shrek. There you go. That's comedy that I like.
Oh my lord. Yeah, Shrek, that's a good one. My favorite comedy is
I would say
Been
my
for a While.
life is my favorite comedy, but I hate my life.
Yeah, My Life is someone else's favorite comedy. Big guy up there. Yeah.
I know. I was gonna say
My
that.
Life is like, yeah. I've often said that. I'm just like, some people they say if you want proof God has a sense of humor, look at the platypus. Nah, you look at My Life right now. That's proof. God's up there. It's like this, is like the Truman Show for him. He's like, this is a fucking good one, guys. Watch, he's depressed again.
Is it Truman Show a comedy? The Truman Show is not a comedy, right?
No. I meant more God watching me is like the Truman Show for him. Wait, which speaking of which, that's gotta be
No, I
some
know.
weird inception. When someone's watching the Truman Show and God is watching them, they're like watching their own version of the Truman Show, watching the Truman Show. That's gotta be fucked up, though. But then again, he's been doing this since when that movie came out, 98. I guess for over 20 years he's been dealing with this shit. But hey, we mentioned God on here in the same conversation to where we. Oh, whatever. But my favorite comedy is National Lampoon's European Vacation. That's my favorite. I love that movie.
I watched the movie. Wasn't impressed by it.
Oh, okay. They're at the English hotel and they're trying to check in, and he's trying to talk, and he pulls out the translator. He's like, "Daddy's speaking English." But my favorite joke from that is they go to Germany. And first, it starts with they're looking for house number 6, and he walks up and he goes, "Hi, we're looking for sex." And they find that, and they slam the door. And then next, they find house 6, and they find their cousins. And then the wind blows, and it's house 16. And they stay overnight and have dinner and have conversations. And then they leave. And then the people are like, who the fuck were they? And the whole time Clark and I are like, this is my favorite part of the trip. Look at it, guys. My motherland. Dad, Grandma's from Chicago. Shut up, Russ. Shut up, Russ.
You're talking about European Vacation, not
Yeah.
original.
No, so the original is Vacation.
Oh, I never watched that one.
The original is Vacation, then European Vacation, Christmas Vacation, Vegas Vacation, and then that's it. We don't talk about that shit. Came out in 2015.
Have you watched it?
Mm-hmm. It's not good though, and that's why to me, the Vacation series is that quadrilogy, and that's it.
So you watched the movie?
Yeah, I've seen all 4 of them.
And the last one?
Yeah, the one with Ed Helms. Did not like it whatsoever. It was only good for one scene, and that was just because what's her name, Elizabeth
I
Gillies.
watched.
Yeah. That was it.
The same directors from Game Night and Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow. Well, I haven't seen Game Night, but I'm sure it's an improvement over Vacation. But hey, everybody's got to start somewhere, right? I know I should watch Game Night.
You should watch Game Night. Talking about modern comedies, dude. Game Night is one of the most fun.
I remember when Game Night came out, and like the academies were happening. Everybody was saying Rachel McAdams should have been nominated for Game Night. I'm not sure if you agree with that, but
no, they're crazy for that. The star of the movie is Jesse Plemons.
Okay.
Who plays the weird neighbor. He's great in it.
Okay. Does he like?
Have you watched clips of him? Like they usually pop on.
I know who
like,
Jesse Plemons is. Like seen
Twitter?
him in things, but no, I've seen nothing of Game Night. Like I said, I saw like a trailer or two. I'm sure when it was coming out. Like I know of it, but really, all I really remember was people saying that she should have been nominated for it. Which again, I just feel I'm not trying to be mean here, but I feel like come this Oscars, that's going to be the Ryan Gosling thing. Is like he should be nominated. It's like, okay, he gave a good performance. I'm not gonna say. And again, look, we live in a world where Marissa Tomei won for My Cousin Vinny. Like, it can happen, you know. Like, I'm not saying they're not good performances. I'm not saying they're not Oscar worthy, but like the Oscars is really fucking weird, you know. But again, Marissa Tomei, exists. She won for an incredible movie, but also if you watch that courtroom scene, you're like, you know what? That makes sense. I totally understand why she won. And Abe's like, I've never seen My Cousin Vinny.
For comedies, dude.
Oh, you're just looking up comedies? I'm surprised you don't have a letterbox list that is your favorite comedies. Okay, now question for you is comedies.
Oh,
Like,
I'm saying again.
There are movies that are very funny and they have funny scenes, but I'm not sure if they're
Hate streaming
comedies, you know? Ooh. All I heard was a very crackly Abe saying I hate StreamYard, which means his camera's not working. Yikes. Yes, that is quite unfortunate, as per usual when this happens. StreamYards doesn't like Abe, and Abe in turn doesn't like StreamYard. Yep, and there he is. He's gone from our lives, gone forever. Not really. He'll be back. He will be back, and in greater numbers. Sand people are easily startled, but they will be back, and in greater numbers. My lord, we have. I saw what? Star Destroyers, 2 of them, come straight at us. Watch as I just go right ahead and quote random Star Wars scenes here. I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. The circle's now complete. When I left you, I was but the none. Now I am the master. Only a master of evil, Darth. What's up, babe?
You're not able to use StreamYard on Safari.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was trying to do
Okay.
it because maybe.
Okay.
Oh, dude, we prove it, and it's like StreamYard is the one that fucks up my internet.
Yeah, we did prove that after last week's stream. But unfortunately, because Google Hangouts isn't a fucking thing anymore, this is all we got to work with now. So
I want to try Google Chrome, but I have to download it, which is downloading right now.
Okay. All right. So while you're still kind of here, I'm going to try and ask you. So there are movies that have like definitely funny moments and can make me laugh, but I'm not sure if I would qualify them as comedies. Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. This is my mom. Oh.
Nice. Hello.
Even when I put a sign up that says recording, no one pays attention. Hey, say hi to the no viewers. No. She's gonna go down to my dad now and be like, this is what he does. She's like, can't I just close the curtains? She doesn't want the neighbors to see
Now
what I'm doing.
we have a cameo from your
Yeah,
mom.
we Yeah,
Best
now
episode of
your
the
mom
show.
has to show it, babe.
Second ever guest on the show after Malcolm.
Malcolm?
Malcolm was the first guest on the show.
Yeah, Malcolm was first guest on this show. What the fuck?
Now your mom is the second one. Who will be next? Maybe Obama shows up. Maybe Clinton.
I don't even know why she did that. She just like came in and just closed the curtains. Just as you do. She's never done before.
Looking in my eyes. Oh, well, Matt has his mental breakdown. I'm doing this again.
I will be back. Play with your Rubik's Cube because I do have to get
He'll
to
be
the bottom of this.
Okay, he'll be back. I'll continue with mine. Hi viewers, my name is Abraham Flores. Today we're going to talk about the importance of cleaning your ears. No, I'm just kidding. Don't clean your ears that often. It's bad for you to clean your ears. So yeah, and that's how I soaked the cock for the first time.
All right, so I figured it out. Got to the bottom. of
What
this.
happened?
My mom's
What's the-
embarrassed me. No, she says her and my dad were pulling up, and saw through the window and saw me. So that's why she did it. And she also did not know there was a visual
Her what?
component to this. They were driving on the road, and they looked at the house, and she saw me through the window.
Uh-huh.
And I guess, I don't know, just decided she didn't want. So I said she didn't want the neighbors knowing I still live here. I think it's the thing. I'm kidding. She also didn't know this was a visual thing. Which shows you how much my mother supports my work. Yeah, pay attention. I'm sorry. It's just funny.
My mom has no idea I do this shit every day.
You've been doing this shit for 6 years, almost 7.
She has no idea what the
My
fuck
mother
I
has
do.
a vague understanding of what I do, I think. Maybe not.
Nah, my mom doesn't care.
And nice.
As long as me,
Alright,
as long
so-
as long as I have 2 meals at least 2 meals a day, not
Alright.
not a lot of sugar,
What
and
this
I don't do drugs,
proves, though,
she's
is
fine.
what this proves though is my sister for Christmas last year got me this. I gotta get this light up sign that says on the air. I have to put that up now. It's what I have to do. My old paper sign ain't doing it. So I gotta get more professional and get the on air sign hung up. It's the only way the shit's gonna go. So yeah.
You were asking me a question before
I was.
Mrs.
I was,
Kearns
and
Nwaka.
I'll get back to. I know, yeah, it happens. So what I was saying was, so there are movies that have like funny moments to them, and some people qualify them as comedies, but I'm not really sure I would. Stuff like Guardians of the Galaxy, like, oh, it's funny, really sure it's a comedy though. You know, like there's just a feel that some like comedies give you that other movies don't.
To compare to another MCU movie, would you consider an Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man, a comedy?
I would not consider any of the MCU films comedies. They're action
How
movies.
come?
The action movies that have funny moments because so to me, okay, so take National Lampoon's European Vacation. From start to end, the whole genesis of the movie is it wants to show you these really funny setups. Every scene basically is going to have at least one punchline, a slapstick moment, a this or that. The whole plot is revolving around, being funny. It's taking the American family of the Griswolds and sending them to Europe and having them fuck up Europe. Ant-Man is a movie about a guy who in the 80s created a suit that could shrink, and then like 30 years later, some thief tries to steal the suit. He ends up getting recruited by this guy because this guy's former protege is trying to build his own suit, and so now he's got to fight that guy. Like, that's what that movie is about. Its genesis is not we're gonna make people laugh. It's we're telling this story about these suits and this rival that's trying to build his own suit and all this shit. And it's funny, like Iron Man's funny, but the genesis of that movie is not. We're gonna make people laugh. That's why every scene doesn't have a joke. You look at comedies, I'm talking like straight up comedies. There's like you look at Airplane. There's at least one joke, even if it's like the opening of that movie when they're at the airport and it's like you're seeing just like people going about their day, but you listen to the announcer, they're just like the white zone is for loading and unloading. The yellow zone is for loading and unloading. You don't tell me what the white zone is for. Like, there's a joke going on in every scene in that movie. What the fuck? This is getting off the hand. Now there are two of them.
Let's see how this works.
Okay.
Maybe Chrome will fix our problems.
That's what I use for it.
And if it's like that, I will.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
It's me. You're looking for?
I can see in your eyes. I can hear it in your smile. And I want to tell you so bad. I love you. No, but what are your feelings on that? You seem to disagree with me.
I don't think they're comedies. I think they're funny movies.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
As
saying.
you said, like, comedy has a formula. Set up punchline, set up punchline, set up punchline. It's like you want to put them in funny situations for the laughs to happen, right?
Okay.
The jokes to land.
Okay,
I don't
so
think
I'm
Guardians-
pulling up this list from Rotten Tomatoes, who they haven't been in the news as of recent, have they? This is,
No.
according to them, the top 150 essential comedies. Let's go
Let's see
through
how
and
many
see.
we have watched.
We not even just watched.
Zoom
if we've
in.
seen them, if we
Zoom
think
in.
they're a comedy. Okay, so 21 Jump Street. That is a comedy.
Zoom in.
Okay.
Zoom in.
Oh, you're right. I forgot, guys.
No, it's because it's for the audience. It's so small.
Yeah, it's for, oh, yeah, or 0 viewers. All right, so 21 Jump Street. That's a comedy. I would
A
agree with
comedy.
that. Sorry. 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's a comedy. It's a rom-com, but it's a
Soft porn.
comedy. What?
No, I said soft porn. Soft porn.
Shut up. Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. I've never seen it, but Abbott and Costello
Never
are a
seen it.
comedic duo. All right. Ace Ventura.
Sounds like a comedy.
Comedy. You've never
Comedy.
seen Ace Ventura?
No, I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ace Ventura. That's a comedy. Never seen Adam's Rib. You?
Nope.
The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Never seen that.
No, but I should watch it.
Airplane. That's a comedy.
That's definitely really funny movie.
All
Extremely
About My
funny.
Mother. Never seen that one.
No, it's the Pedro Almodovar one that I should watch because I have.
Okay. American Pie. That's a comedy.
That's ultimate comedy.
Anchorman, comedy.
Definitely comedy.
You know what? Right now, Rotten Tomatoes is pretty much on point. Annie Hall, well, again, rom-com, but yeah.
I mean, it's a rom com. You know, it's a modern rom com,
Mhm.
so it's comedy.
But again, rom-coms, there is the genesis is we're going to have this romantic story that has comedic elements to it, which I guess you could argue is like an Ant-Man, but we'll get into that debate later. The Apartment, never seen it.
That's a comedy, straight up comedy. Great movie.
Arsenic and Old Lace, never seen it.
No, but I heard about it and it sounds great, but I have to watch.
Okay, Arthur, that's a comedy.
I've never watched that one.
You've never seen the original Dudley Moore? That's a fucking great movie, man. Great movie. Austin Powers, comedy. Yeah.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Austin Powers?
I feel I will. I think we had this conversation. I feel I won't like them.
I feel
Too
like that's
goofy.
a movie made for you, and the references you make, you're basically our Austin Powers. The Band Dick, never seen that.
No, but I like it.
Barbershop, never seen it.
That's comedy. That's a comedy. Team Story.
Beetlejuice, horror
That's a-
comedy.
That's a comedy.
Yeah,
No, it's a comedy, dude. Beetlejuice is a comedic character.
yeah. Being There, never seen it.
No, never seen it.
Best in Show,
Seven.
never seen it. Heard about it, but never seen it.
Best in the Show. Never seen it. Nope.
Beverly Hills Cop, that's a comedy.
Yes, it's correct. I didn't know there were 3 of them.
Yeah,
There
there's
were
3
only
of them.
2.
I've only ever seen the first
And
one.
there's- Yeah, me too. Big.
Big. See, this is more of a like. This is one to where it's got a lot of funny moments, but it's more of like a drama.
It's more of a yeah.
Like the whole third act is this like really upsetting thing to where, Josh wants to go back to being a kid. He doesn't want to be an adult anymore. Like, and realizing he wants to have his childhood. So yeah, this is one, again, funny moments, but not a comedy. Big Lebowski. What are your thoughts
That's a
on this?
masterpiece. That's a masterpiece.
But is it a comedy? Or is it, again, is it...
Comedy.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, it is a comedy.
I mean,
Bill
it's
and
like
Ted's
film
Excellent
noir,
Adventure.
but it's a comedy.
Yeah. It's a comedic film noir. Yeah, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That's a comedy, of course. You ever seen it?
No.
Okay. Birdcage,
That's one of those
comedy.
that I also think I won't like.
I've only seen it once. Birdcage, that's definitely a comedy.
Yeah.
Fucking great movie.
Wonderful.
Such a fucking when at the end when the real mom comes and he's like, because like they reveal and Gene Hackman's just in such like denial or whatever. He's just like, you're not actually Greek. Because like Nathan Lane, he's just like, now that's a real woman there. It's a fucking great movie. All right, now as a man, you take the bread and you swipe it on this. I've broken it.
You definitely watch more than me because
Oh,
I've
that's
only
one of
watched it
my
once, and it was
Favorite
this
Robin
year.
Williams movies. All right, no, Walk Like a Man. Like John Wayne. How was that? It was great. I just never realized John Wayne walked that way. No, yeah, that's a great movie. Blazing's House. Okay, that's a comedy.
That's a comedy. Yeah.
Blockers?
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's a comedy.
No, that's a comedy. That's a comedy. That's one
Yeah,
of
it's a
those
comedy.
comedies that have come out in the last, I don't know, 5-6 years.
Yeah, Catherine Newton's in it, so you know it's quality. Blues Brothers. That's a comedy.
I've never seen the movie.
Ah, it's great. Fucking great movie. We're on a mission from God. Booksmart, comedy. Great comedy, too.
Yeah, I think that's
What?
more of a dramedy
You think it
than
is?
it's a comedy.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's
I guess
really
you're right.
funny.
You know what? Because you're right. Because there's all the third act stuff to where it's like, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny. Gigi, where the fuck are you going to school next year? Don't judge me too harshly. It was my 5th choice. Yale. Billy Lord in that is incredible. Borat as a comedy, 100%.
That's
This is a
100%
great success.
comedy.
One, we're looking for one room, 2 pimps and no bitches, or no hoes. I can't remember, but yeah, great movie. It's too bad the second one isn't very good. The only really
The
great.
one is alright.
It's all right. It's just it doesn't. It's one of those things
Alright.
where it's just like you just like strike gold with this one movie that like you're really not going to be. I mean, look, we all know the best part of that movie is has to do with a guy with an R at the beginning of his name who gets caught by Bruno. Borat,
Oh.
not Bruno.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Bridesmaids. See, this is another one to where it's funny, but I don't think it's a
No,
comedy.
I actually think that one's a comedy.
You do? I don't
Like,
know, because it's
yeah.
just all the sort of interpersonal drama with these three. Like,
Well, it's because not all comedies are like set a punchline. You know, I
Yeah.
think the ones that
you know what's
are
hilarious here?
succeeding-
You're looking at, and again, this is probably from 2011, but you look at the starring, so it's like Kristen Wiig, Maya Rudolph, Rose Byrne, Ellie Kemper, and they leave out Melissa McCarthy, who got a fucking Oscar nomination for this movie.
Well, because it was.
It just shows you. It just shows you
break
because look at the time,
role.
Kristen Wiig, Maya Rudolph, obviously they're SNL alum. Rose Byrne is like a she's an Australian actress who by this point sort of come over to America. Ellie Kemper, she's still on The Office at this point. Meanwhile, Melissa McCarthy was really like a nobody. Like I think she was doing her show at the time. What was it? What was it? The one that's basically the honeymooners, but present day. Oh my god, what is that movie?
I have no idea.
Show. Mike and Molly. She was doing Mike and Molly, but that wasn't like Ellie Kemper's on The Office, which was like, massive. I wouldn't say Mike and Molly was ever like it's good, but it's not massive. Bridget Jones's Diary, never seen it. But from what I know of it is a rom-com.
That's common.
Bring It Up, Baby.
It's more of a rom-com. Like it lays more of the rom-com thing.
Yeah.
I've never watched that one.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. Broadcast News. So that's not a comedy to
Never
me.
seen
That's
it.
more of a drama.
Never seen it.
Oh,
Never seen it.
you would love this movie. Brilliant movie, man. Telling you, brilliant. Jen Kem, good friend of the channel. She told me to watch it, and I did. I watched it earlier this year. Brilliant movie. It has funny moments, but it's not a comedy to me. Still, brilliant movie. In Bruges. Never seen that.
Wonderful movie. It's a dark comedy.
Oh, this is.
Straight
Oh,
up
wait.
dark
This is the way the Colin Farrell meme comes from. You can just tell from his costume
I don't know
here on
what
the
movie we're
poster.
talking about. But a wonderful one.
All right, Burn After Reading. Never seen it.
That's a comedy.
Yeah, never seen it. Caddyshack.
Same dark comedy. That's straight up comedy.
Caddyshack is straight up. You know what's so funny? I was thinking about Caddyshack the other day. It's a funny, it's funny when you look at that movie and it's like, it's supposed to be a coming of age movie because it's supposed to be about Danny, who is, he's the caddy and, he doesn't come from money. He has all this stuff. And then at the end, he's going to win the golf tournament and all this stuff. Like, it's why the movie is called Caddyshack. But then you had the cast you had of, Chevy Chase and Rodney Dangerfield and Bill Murray and everything and also it just had a fucked up production. If you've never heard about the production of Caddyshack, was awful. But so in the edit, the story, the coming of age story is still there, but it's so secondary that it almost becomes weird that at the end of the movie, we are supposed to care so much about this golf tournament with the caddies and Danny winning it. You're just like, what the fuck is this? I want to go back to Bill Murray, which is why they throw. And Bill Murray has talked about this. He wasn't supposed to be in that movie as much. They just kept bringing him back, and he was doing Saturday Night Live at the time. So he would literally go do Saturday Night Live on the weekends and then come back and they would just have like more like crazy shit. That's why he doesn't really interact with a lot of the other characters.
Well,
You know?
I only watch it once. I don't remember movies well, but I've only watched it
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, great movie.
I
Just
remember
watch it again.
laughing at it.
City Lights, never seen it.
Never seen it.
Say Slickers, never seen it.
Me neither. What's that about?
Let's see. Synopsis. Every year, 3 friends take a vacation away from their wives. So, I don't know. 3 friends take vacation from their wives.
Okay.
Comedy.
See.
Clerks. Yeah, that's a comedy. That's a comedy.
That one's one of those that I don't know if it's a comedy.
Okay.
It's more. Maybe because it doesn't make me laugh.
Okay. But that doesn't.
But
That's
I really
just
like it.
comedy is
Yeah, I know.
subjective.
Yeah, I know.
But it's
I
like-
really like it.
It
But I
doesn't.
don't know if it's.
I don't know. I
straight
feel
up
like it's
comedy.
a comedy. I feel like it's
Yeah.
comedy. Like Chasing Amy is not a comedy, but Clerks is a comedy. Like Chasing Amy is one of those movies to where it's like it's got funny stuff, funny lines, funny scenes, but it's not a comedy.
Yeah,
Clerks is a comedy. Clue, never seen.
never seen it.
Clueless, never seen.
Yeah, that's a comedy. That's
Coming
a
to
teenage coming of age movie comedy.
Coming to America, what do you say?
I think that's a comedy.
Yeah, I think it just dips into the romance, but yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, it's a comedy.
No, that's a comedy, especially the
Because-
first half.
Yeah, the first half. It's a good movie though.
The
Crazy Rich
McDonald's-
Asians, never seen it.
I think that I know it's a comedy, it's a romantic, but
Excuse me.
I think that's one of those that it's not that much of a comedy. It's more of a drama.
Okay. Dazed and
That has
Confused.
the-
See, oh, I'm sorry. You can keep going.
No, just that have the funny moments, as we were saying.
Yeah. Dazed and Confused. This is one of those to where it's like this is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's really funny, but it's more of a coming of age movie with some really humorous moments to it.
I've never seen it. Well, I tried to watch it once, fell asleep, and never tried again.
Whatever. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which could also
Never
be the
watched
name of
that
this podcast. Never seen it. Doctor Strange Love.
That's a comedy.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
a
comedy.
great fucking comedy.
Monsieur! That's a great movie. Duck Soup, never seen it.
No, but I like Duck.
Dumb and Dumber, that's a comedy.
That's a comedy.
Yeah, Elf, that's a comedy.
Comedy. Yeah.
Fast Times. I've only seen it once, but I don't know.
I've only seen it once too, but I think that's a comedy.
Yeah, it's so funny about you look at this movie and it's just like, pick out who's going to be the future Oscar winner here. Oh, it's this guy. like no one in 1982 was like, oh yeah, that guy's going to go off and win himself an Oscar. Two?
Hey, Jennifer
many
Jason
is-
Leigh has been nominated 2 Oscars. Sean Penn 2 Oscars.
really?
One for Milk
Okay.
and one for.
Dude, look, this movie, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. There's one scene from this movie, and it involves Judge Reinhold and Phoebe Cates, and that's kind of what sticks in my brain when I think about the movie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Just YouTube
No, I know,
search
but
it.
I don't know
It's
which scene. I've
Just-
watched the movie, dude. I just
Okay,
don't know which scene you're
the
talking
pool scene.
about. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Doesn't anybody fucking knock anymore? Judge Reinhold is great in the movie, though. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah, that's a comedy.
You know, that's one of those that I don't think it's a comedy. And I just want to say, and I have this. Ferris is an asshole.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of the movie. Or not
Yeah,
the
he's
point,
the villain of
but-
the movie.
He's not the villain of the movie, but he's not like the movie at no point tries to tell you Ferris is like a guy you should be like. Like it points
Like, he
out
has
several
no-
times that like what he's doing is
He has no
messed up.
respect for his friend. And Mia Sara is extremely attractive in this movie.
Yes. However, he does break Cameron out of his shell, and he does by the end of the movie, Cameron has grown and he now has this strength to face his dad like he didn't have at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, yeah, Matt. I'm going to beat the crap out of you just to make you tough. What a
He
great
didn't-
way to break you out of your shell.
We never see what happens. So for all we know, Cameron doesn't get the crappy album. Probably.
I'm
but
just giving you. It's an example.
it's just
Yeah, I'm gonna you. I'm gonna
he
take you
takes
to
him on a
watch Tough Enough.
journey. He allows him this
Yeah,
great
yeah.
day of fun.
I'm
and
gonna
that
and I'm gonna treat you bad. So like I'm gonna take you to Disneyland. So you finally meet Mickey, but I'm gonna treat you like shit throughout it.
But Ferris doesn't treat Cameron like shit throughout the movie.
He does bad things for him. He's a bad place for him.
No, he gets his friend to for once take a day off. To for once just not be so wound up. Remember what he says in the
He
beginning of the
is
movie.
an
He's talking about
asshole.
Cameron. He says, "Pardon my
He is
French,
an
but Cameron
ass.
is so wound up that if you stuck a lump of coal up his ass in 2 weeks, you'd have a diamond. Can't be that wound up and go off to college. His roommate will kill him."
He's an asshole.
All right, whatever,
Let's
man.
go with the First Wives Club, which I have never watched.
Never seen. But Goldie Hawn and Bette Midler and Diane Keaton are great, so it's probably good.
Yeah, Maggie Smith isn't there? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Fish Called Wanda, never seen
A
it.
Fish Go Wonder. Great movie. You should watch
Yeah.
it. Kevin Kline won the Oscar for this performance.
That I do know. I do know one line from it, which is a great line, or I guess it's a sort of conversations where John Cleese is like, "You're quite the Bulgarian, aren't you?" And Kevin Kline is like, "You're the fucking Bulgarian," and
No, it's a
I
good
found that
movie.
very humorous. All right, Four Lines, never seen it.
Never seen it.
Four Weddings and Funeral. This is a rom com. Like it's
No, I never
funny,
watched that one.
but great movie, brilliant movie. But it leans a lot more into the romantic side of the film than the comedy side of the film.
I think I've said this again and again. Hugh Grant, I don't like
Yeah.
that guy. I don't know
Okay.
why. He just doesn't. I don't know. I don't like his British
Is it too
accent.
posh for you? That's it. It's
Yeah,
British
it's just
accent.
like
He's
what the fuck are
"Oh,
you doing? Like,
jeez." I can't even do a Hugh Grant right now. I can't.
look, every time I
What-
see him,
what's
he's
Hugh
good in
Grant?
it, but I cannot make myself to go watch a movie that he's, like he's the
Okay,
protagonist.
Friday.
back in the-
That's a
That's a
comedy.
comedy.
Friday's a
That's
comedy.
Chris Tucker.
You just got knocked the fuck out. Galaxy Quest. That's a comedy.
never seen it.
Great movie. Game Night. Never seen it. As we
We
established.
said it, and it's a comedy.
All right. The General. Never seen it.
That's a comedy. Never seen it, but
Ghostbusters.
I don't think that's a comedy.
Like, yeah, it's a science fiction movie that has a lot of comedic
Funny
elements to it, but it's a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, but like if you consider like Guardians of the Galaxy, as we're talking,
But that's what I'm saying. I
Comedy,
don't consider it a comedy, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
consider Ghostbusters. In both cases, I consider them science
No.
fiction movies. Girls Trip, never seen it.
that's a comedy. Great movie. You should watch it.
Good Morning Vietnam, that's a drama that has some comedic
Good
scenes.
morning. Yeah, I know. That's a straight up drama, dude.
Yeah, it just has some really funny moments.
Yeah, there's like 15 minutes of funny and
Well, it's
laughs,
just
and
like
then
every
it's
time
fucking
Robin
hard.
Williams is like doing his like radio broadcasts, they're funny, but that's like the point of his character is that he's doing these comedic radio broadcasts. But like the rest of the movie, like, hey Abe, remember that really funny scene, Good Morning Vietnam, when Robin Williams he's in the cafe and then his Vietnamese friend comes and wants to show him something, and then the place blows up and he realizes it's because his friend is part of the Viet Cong and was there because he knew that attack was going to happen. Remember that funny scene?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a fucking brilliant movie. Brilliant movie.
Not a comedy.
And one of Robin Williams' best roles. So who beat
Not
him
a
for the
comedy.
Oscar? I'm trying to think 87 who that would have been. Whatever. Graduate. Where do you stand on this one?
That's not a comedy.
Yeah, it's not a comedy. I don't think I'd
Dude,
laugh
it's
at this
just-
movie.
At the end of the day, it's a movie. It's a movie from 1967, which
Yeah.
maybe that's why it's not as funny for us.
I don't know. Like, when is Blazing Cat Saddles from?
Yeah, but that's more of a straight up comedy. You get me?
Yeah, I guess. I don't think
Like
it's a.
this has like
Yeah, I got
and like Blazing Saddles is pretty much a fantasy.
true. Grand Budapest
No,
Hotel. Yeah, it's a comedy.
that's a comedy. Yeah,
Fucking
that's true.
brilliant movie, man. Brilliant movie.
Wonderful movie.
I
Ralph Fiennes is exquisite.
what's
in
her
it.
name? Brooklyn.
Saoirse Ronan.
I always forget that she's the girlfriend in this.
Yeah, she has a
Ray
Mexico tattoo
Fiennes
on it.
is incredible in this movie, though. He's so
Mr.
good.
Gustav H.
Such a funny movie, man. The Great Dictator. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Talks about
Groundhog
lack
Day.
of-
Yeah, this is one of those rom-coms that's, it's funny. It's a
I
very
don't think
funny
that
movie.
one's a comedy, bro. That one's a fucking existential crisis.
All right, let's just move on.
True.
Hangover, that's a comedy.
That's a comedy. That's
Happy Gilmore,
comedic.
that's a comedy.
a comedy.
Harold and Kumar go to
Okay.
White Castle, that's a comedy.
Never seen it in my life.
Wow, you would enjoy it. You would enjoy it. Harold and I don't smoke weed either. I still find it funny. Harold and Maude, never seen it. Yeah, Harold and Maude. What do you think?
No, I've never seen it. I've never
Yeah.
heard of it.
Heathers. I've heard of it. It's like the movie where
Heathers.
this young kid and this old woman are a couple.
I had
Whatever.
no. I
Heathers, never seen
tweet
it.
about this. There's not like I know it's a dark comedy or people cut. There's nothing funny about this movie. This movie's fucked up. This movie's really fucked up. Dark, cynical, and subversive. Yeah, you see, there's nothing funny about it.
But Abe, it applies a chainsaw to the conventions of the high school movie, changing the game for teen comedies to follow.
That's not a comedy. There's nothing funny about it. It's really messed up.
We should take the Heathers poster and just slap that on the front. Abraham Flores from Take 3 Productions says it's not comedy at all. His Girl Friday. Never seen it.
It's great. It's a wonderful movie, but it's fucked up. I really watched it.
Hot Fuzz. That's a comedy.
That's one of those that I have
Great
to
comedy.
watch.
Oh, it's such a funny movie. Hot Rod. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Excuse us, guys. We both had to have our collective yawn. All right, page 2.
We just went
Let's go.
100 and we haven't gone through 150.
Oh, we have up to 150. There's a page 2, Abe.
By that time we end, I'm gonna go. I've never seen
House
that.
Party. Never seen it.
Rave.
I like it
Reginald
that way.
Hudlin,
Never
Robin
seen it.
Harris.
Never seen
I
it.
liked it.
No. Did you
Sounds
see that?
familiar. I like it.
Idiocracy. That's a
No,
comedy.
that's good.
Fucking. You've
That's
never
a
seen
great movie.
Idiocracy?
Wonderful.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great movie. When he goes to prison and he just gets out and he's like, "Oh, I'm on the wrong line. I'm supposed to get out of here." It's like, "You sure?" It's like, "Oh yeah, I was here. That guy sat on me." And they're like, "Okay,
Yeah, President Cruz.
yeah," but that's not his name.
Camacho, no? Camacho.
Yeah,
Camacho?
Mountain Dew.
Fuck. God.
Fucking great movie. The In-Laws. Never seen it.
Never heard of it. Peter Falk.
This is
and
Spinal
Martin
Tap.
Luther.
I know of it, but I've never seen it.
I had downloaded that movie illegally once when I was a teenager. I wasn't an adult. No, I actually was an adult. So I did commit a crime.
I did commit a crime. Wait, that's also
But
like
no.
saying even if you were a minor, minors still commit crimes. This is why you have juvenile detention hall.
Yeah, but it's more likely for me to go to
It's not like if
jail
you
as an
run
adult
someone
than as a
over and
minor.
kill them with a car, but you're 15, then it's like, at 15, it's fine. Can't
Yeah,
be
but you're
tried
probably
as an
gonna get
adult.
out. You're probably gonna get out earlier.
I don't know. It Happened One Night. Never seen it.
That's a comedy. Wonderful movie. Incredible movie. That's
It's
where you
a
get a crush
m-
from Clark Gable.
It's a mad world. Never seen it.
Mad world. Never seen it in my life. Never heard of it. Spencer
Jerk?
Tracy, Eddie Adam.
I've heard of this movie. Oh, I've also heard
No,
of this
never
movie,
seen
but
it,
never
though.
seen it. Never seen The Jerk.
I know a
Kissing
jerk, and
Jessica
I'm seeing it right now.
The fuck? Kissing Jessica Stein. Never seen it.
I think those we're getting to the underground of Rotten Tomatoes. Like, what else do we put when they
Yeah,
call
they're like,
somebody? Hey,
guys, these are supposed to be the 150 essential comedies. What the? Why did we set such a high number? Why didn't we just do 10? Why didn't we do 10? Like, I don't know.
dude, can you put synopsis? Can you put synopsis on like more on click more? I want to read the synopsis.
It's
Can I
got
read it?
fuck. It took it.
Yeah, I know, but you go back. Let me
There's a synopsis. Movie
Read it.
info. Jessica
Zoom in,
is at
zoom
the
in,
end of
zoom
her
in.
emotion.
Zoom in. I want to read it. You don't read it.
Here you go. Fine. You read it.
Jessica Jennifer Westfield is at the end of emotional rope. She happens upon an intriguing personal ad whose only drawback that it's in the woman seeking woman section on a dating room. She decides to answer it. She meets funky downtown hipster Helen Cooper, Heather Jurgensen, for drinks. And to her surprise, they click instantly with a conventional gender roles absent. The two women proceed to muddle through an earnest but hilarious courtship, making up the rules as they go. So it's a lesbian comedy,
Yeah, it's a lesbian
which I
comedy. And
think
it's
I
from
know what
2001. It's from 2001. So
I
they,
think
they
I
were
w-
like, this
I,
is
I'm
impressive.
gonna watch the shit out of this movie tonight.
Yeah, okay. Kung
Sounds
Fu
perfect
Hustle.
for me.
Never seen it.
Kung Fu sounds familiar. I think I watched it, but
Mhm.
as a kid.
The Lady Eve. Never seen it.
No, I've seen all about Eve.
It's not the same movie. The Lady Killers.
That's the original. No, I've seen the original. What's the?
A League of Their Own.
That's a comedy. I think that's a comedy.
I don't know. It's
That's a comedy.
funny. It's funny,
Funny
but I don't
enough.
know.
Funny enough, one of those corn companies just released a parody of this, and you can watch it.
I want to ask Legally
Because I just
Blonde.
watched
Never
it
seen
yesterday.
it.
Legally Blonde, that's a comedy.
Life. Never seen that one.
That's comedy.
Life of Brian.
Some
That's a
of their
comedy, of course.
matinés.
Life of Brian. Hi, Brian.
No, I've
No,
watched that.
hi,
I never
Brian.
watched. You
Dude,
skip one. Life.
No, I said Life.
get
I've never
emotional.
seen it. And I thought you said you hadn't seen
Oh,
it.
you said? No.
Okay.
No, haven't seen it.
Lo-
Haven't seen it.
Lost in America.
Lost in
seen it.
America. Never heard of it.
MASH. All right.
MASH.
This funny, but I don't think it's a comedy.
I feel
Like, has
watch
a
it,
lot
but
of
I don't
funny
remember
moments.
it.
This is my favorite war film. It's got a lot of funny moments to it, but it also has a lot of just like not hard, I guess hard hitting scenes, but I don't know. It's one of those middle category ones, but brilliant film though. So watch it. It's incredible. Donald Sutherland, Elliot Gould. It's amazing. That's her. That's the one I want. The bitchy one. Mean Girls. Yeah, it's a comedy.
That's a comedy.
Meet the Parents. Rom-com, but comedy.
No, that's a comedy. It's really funny.
Nah, it's a comedy. I literally said rom-com, but comedy. Modern Times.
I
never
watched
seen
that
it.
one in school.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Modern
think it's a
Times. I
comedy?
liked it on Modern Time.
I don't care if you
On
like
Modern
it. I'm
Times, or
asking
we're
if it's
talking
a
about
comedy.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
comedy.
we're talking
of course
Modern
it's a comedy.
Times. Okay, Monty Python, The Holy
Yeah,
Grail.
that's also a comedy too.
That's a
That's a
comedy.
comedy.
It's a
That's
great movie.
Yeah, that's a.
No, it's on second thought, so let's not go. Moonstruck, never seen it.
I feel that one's more of a drama romance film than it's a comedy. There's funny moments in it.
Mrs.
but it's more
Doubtfire.
of a drama. That's
This is one of those middle categories because like it's funny, but then you have all the stuff at the beginning and the end, the divorce and the court stuff with her getting full. It's the middle category. It's funny, but I don't think it's a comedy.
I will just say this. There's rumors that there's a R-rated cut of Mrs. Doubtfire,
Yeah,
where Robin Williams just spills incredible amount of comedic gold. That
Well,
if
that's
I
Robin.
ever own Disney or whichever company has the rights for it, I will release that cut.
Release the rated R cut. It's my first day as a woman. I'm already having hot flashes. Oh, I saw it was a drive-by routine. My favorite exchange in this whole movie. It's when Seinfeld's talking to Mrs. Doubtfire, and she's like, how did your husband die? He was quite fond of the drink. 'Twas the drink that killed him. Oh, I'm so sorry. He was an alcoholic? Nope. Got hit by a Guinness truck. So it was quite literally the drink that killed him. Oh man, great movie, man. The Naked Gun. That's a comedy.
I don't know if I watched this one.
It's good. Napoleon Dynamite. That's a comedy.
Never seen that movie.
You've never seen Napoleon Dynamite?
I've seen
just trying to
clips.
read-
You know,
just
I don't
read-
like movies where the characters are stupid in purpose.
All right, fair. He's not stupid.
He's stupid.
He's just
Just
like
look at his face.
he's a
Look at
teen.
his face.
That's just how his face is.
Look at his.
Whatever. I'm just trying to raise money for college. Your mom goes to college. Where all the freaking chips?
There you
Chip.
go. Look, I put Dumber to the side because I
Yeah.
knew the characters were stupid on purpose. I regret it
Yeah,
because
it's
it's a great
called
movie.
Dumb and Dumber.
It's
Whatever.
It's
Abe, you're
fucking
missing
great.
out. Fuck off.
But
You're
like I
missing
don't
out.
like movies where
All right, Animal House. This is a comedy.
never seen it in my life.
You've never seen Animal House? Fucking
No.
great movie. National Lampoon's Vacation. That's a comedy.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good comedy.
A Night at the Opera. Never seen it.
No, but I was gonna go watch the Phantom of the Opera to New York with somebody in Daybell.
Yeah.
I just wanna-
Me and Abe
yeah.
were gonna hang out, but that didn't happen. Whatever. The Odd Couple. Never seen it.
That's a great comedy. Wonderful.
Office
Great
Space.
acts.
That's a comedy.
Comedy.
Like,
It's
That's a
pretty
comedy that gets even funnier if you ever worked in an office. Like if you've ever worked in an office, it's even funnier because like you feel
Yeah,
what
'cause
Peter feels.
It's full of
get it.
stereotypical things from an office.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody has a case of the Mondays. What would you do if what would you do if somebody at work said you got a case of the Mondays? Shoot, I figure you probably get your ass kicked for saying something like that. If you had $1 million, what would you do? 2 chicks at the same time. If I had $1 million, easy to do. They moved my desk again, and I used to have a window, and I could see the squirrels, and they were married. It's a great movie, man. I love that movie. Why does it say no paper jam when there is a paper jam? Okay, if you want 37 pieces of flair, then just set that as a minimum. Okay, fine. Here's me expressing myself. Yeah, I'm going to need you to come in on a Sunday. All right. We had 3 viewers, and then we lost them almost immediately.
Oh, yeah, you know why,
Why?
Matty?
What did we say about the Odd Couple? We're just pissing people. We just be pissing everybody off. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Never seen it.
That one's also one that I'm never gonna watch
No,
because
why?
he has a really stupid face.
Okay, fair. Fair enough. The Philadelphia Story. I seen this on an episode of a show that we only did 1 episode for. You can find that on here. You can find my thoughts on the Philadelphia Story with Kristen Smith on our unaired pilot for Difference of Opinion. The show I was very much looking forward to doing and didn't get that far. It's a comedy, but it's one of those like it's from the 40s, so like I'm not going to be surprised if somebody watching it today doesn't find it funny.
Like
but
there's ladies who say, "Oh, Mr. Jackson, you're so funny." Shit like this?
yeah, whatever. You never seen it?
No.
Did you at least watch the Difference of Opinion episode on it?
Matthew, I've never seen a full take 3 video.
Yeah,
And I used to edit them.
yeah. This is hence why there's shit in the summit when I was hosting it. They were like, "Oh, Abe, by the way, could you just take this bit and play it back in that and edit the other bit out?" And then it's just fucking left in there because Abe skimmed videos. Somehow we let him
Dude,
be our editor. It shows
I
you
just-
the quality of
No,
other
I
editors. we
just
have.
want to say, you spend 3 hours, 4 hours editing a video.
Yes, I am
And
well aware.
no, and then you want me to watch.
You don't watch.
Oh.
I watch all my videos before they go out so I can catch if there's mistakes and fix them. It's a part of the thing. You have to watch the video to make whatever. We don't do that show anymore. All we do is live stream, so you don't have to edit shit. Pitch Perfect. It's a comedy.
I don't,
You don't think?
I think that's first. It's first a musical. It's a teenage coming of age story.
You're right. You know what? You're
Then
right.
it's a comedy.
You're right. You're right.
You know?
It's one of those movies that it's got funny moments. All right, you're right. Yeah, the same thing. Places and Automobiles. It's a funny movie,
Yeah, well, that one
but
has
it's not a
that one has
comedy
a great
because
heart.
comedies don't have the ending that Planes, Trains, and Automobiles has, which is one of my favorite endings to a movie. But I've seen this movie. I was talking about this at work actually earlier today because one of the bartenders has never seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I'm like, you need to watch this movie. Still seen it hundreds of thousands of times. Every time it makes me cry at the end. Every single time. It's a great movie, man. Playtime, never seen it.
Never heard of it.
Pride, never seen it.
Wait.
Pride. Have you seen it?
No, never seen it.
Okay. The Princess Bride. Again, it has some funny moments, but I don't think it's a comedy.
Yeah, that's one of those movies, dude. That it's really good. It's funny. It's really
It's a
funny.
fantasy movie that has funny
But I
moments.
don't think those fantasy movies from the 80s, I
Mhm.
don't think they hold up pretty well.
What are you talking about?
Tell me one.
Willow.
Nah. It's the same thing as it.
It's my favorite fantasy movie. Son of a bitch.
Doesn't
Star
mean
Wars.
you
Empire
won't like
Strikes
it.
Back. Empire Strikes
You
Back.
won't like it. You won't like it.
You can say Empire Strikes Back doesn't hold up?
Yeah, that one does. I'm not gonna say every single one.
All right.
You know,
Whatever.
I'm not being
That's a different
stupid.
conversation. The producer's never seen it.
Never seen it.
Raising Arizona, never seen it.
That's
Rented it once,
fucking-
but didn't see it.
Great comedy.
Road to Morocco, never seen it.
I know a guy named Morocco.
Safety Last, never seen it.
No,
Scary Movie, that's a comedy.
that's a spoof movie. Spoof movies are comedies.
School of Rock, that's
That one's on the edge.
yeah, it's
Like-
one. It's like Mrs. Doubtfire. It's on the edge. Like it's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's
I don't
kind of
think
the
it's
same.
comedy.
It's kind of the same vein of Mrs. Doubtfire. You know,
Yeah.
somebody
Um,
being somebody that's not else.
I meant to talk about this when we talked about Elf, but dude, both of those movies are 20 years old this year.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're old, motherfucker.
yeah, we are old. Dude, last month, I've been in Best Buy with my brother, and they got like all their Blu-rays and everything. They had a 4K steelbook of School of Rock for its 20th anniversary. I looked at my brother and went, that movie's not 20 years old. And then I'm like, oh no. Fuck. Shaolin Soccer. Never seen it.
That's a wonderful, really over the top film.
Yeah.
That I don't remember it's a comedy or not, but I remember watching it as a kid and just be fucking amazed.
Shaun the Dead. That's a comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy. Really
That's
like
a comedy.
that.
It's a good movie. Sherlock Jr. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Sister Act. Never seen it.
Yeah, it's a comedy. Great movie.
Some Like It
I
Hot.
was
Never seen
I
it.
was gonna watch it this one yesterday, but I don't remember. I think I ended up watching
What?
this
Some
one
Like It
again.
Hot or
Yeah, I
Sister
was-
Act? Okay.
No, someone like it, huh?
Oh, Spaceballs. That's a comedy.
I've never seen it.
Never seen. It's a goodie. It's a goodie. Spy. Never seen it.
Yeah, that's a comedy.
Step Brothers.
It's
What are your
good,
thoughts?
with the fucking amazing,
Yeah, Step Brothers. Comedy.
amazing,
Great
amazing
movie.
film.
Stripes. Comedy. 100%.
Never seen that movie. What's that
You
one?
never, oh, it's one of my favorites, man. I love this movie so much. It's so Bill Murray joining the army. It's a funny movie, man.
No, never
There she was, just so walking down the street saying, "Do I did it?" Sullivan's Travels. Never seen it.
Nah,
Super Troopers. Never seen it.
seen it.
Super Bad.
That's a comedy.
Yeah, that's comedy. Team America. Comedy.
That's the ultimate comedy.
I love that movie. The song, man. America, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Didn't
comedy.
you say the motherfucking day yet? The Loop, In the Loop. Never seen it.
Mm, no. There's something about Mary. You
I'll
know,
let you take this.
funny enough, I
Yes.
remember watching There's
Ha!
Something About Mary when I
Yeah.
was young.
Yeah.
And
And I
there
didn't
were
understand that one scene where she
no,
puts the stuff in her
yeah,
hair and gets all stuck,
yeah.
and now I
So
understand it.
that scene was stuck in my hair, in
That scene was
my
stuck in your
head,
head? Not the
and the one
opening
where
scene
he's in the
in the bathroom?
no, yeah, the bathroom scene when I was like, what movie is this? I would like growing up was like, I don't know
Yeah.
what movie is it, but then grew up, watch it again, and I was like, fuck, finally found it.
Matt Dillon is incredible in this movie. When he's trying to resuscitate the cat, he takes the lamp and like shots it back to
Brett
life.
Favre is in it.
Brett Favre is in this movie. It's a great movie, man. The Thin Man, never seen it.
Never seen it.
Tommy Boy, that's a comedy.
Never seen it.
Tootsie, never seen it.
We talked about Tootsie last time, right? I think that
Did
one's
we?
not a comedy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, I've
mentioned
never
it. I
seen.
think we were talking about actors, but
Oh, you know what? We
no
were going through
mentions.
Oscar stuff, and I think like he was nominated or
Yeah,
won
I
for Tootsie.
don't think that's a comedy. The fucking women. I mean, at the end, look how he ends. Fucking Dustin
I
Hoffman giving a speech about the roles of women.
well, thanks for spoiling it. Now I guess I don't need to watch it. Top 5, never seen it.
I've watched it, but I don't. I don't think the movie is that good. Honestly.
Well, if it's apparently top
Yeah, I know.
150 essential
I know.
comedies, Abe.
But
By
I don't
Rotten
think it's that
Tomatoes.
good. I don't think it's that good.
Train Places, never seen it.
I watch it. No, that's a comedy. Yeah, it's great movie,
Train,
dude. You know, you will love
yeah,
that one. I think you will like
Train
it.
Places. I know it's one of those movies that there is a scene I know from that movie that makes me want to watch it, which is, oh god, what's his name? He's the principal in Breakfast Club. He's Dwayne in Die Hard. What's his
John
name?
Coles.
What?
No,
No, it's not John Coles. What's his name? Oh, what's his name? Hold on 1 second. This is like one of those things where it's going to kill me if I don't know. Breakfast Club. Cast. Paul Gleason. Scene where Paul Gleason, he's on the phone and he's like talking and he just looks at a woman coming at the payphone and goes, fuck off. Just like, I sure watched the movie. That, I also know about a scene with
who the fuck is John Coles?
John Coles? I don't know.
Coles.
But there's also a scene with Jamie Lee Curtis that I know I should really check this movie out for.
In Trading Places? I
Yeah.
don't recall that scene.
From what I've heard.
Maybe I didn't know it was Jamie Lee Curtis at the time.
Yeah, okay. Trainwreck. This is a comedy.
Yeah, wonderful movie, great movie.
Yeah, it's a funny movie. Even though if it did steal a bit from Dan Tosh's stand-up. Never heard him talk about that? The whole thing with Babe Ruth breaking records before black people were allowed to play. Like Dan Tosh talks about it. It's like in one of his stand-up specials, and then it's just like in this movie. Because, Amy Schumer, a lot of parallel thinking. She has stuff.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you cite, like, at the end of your papers when you write out like APA format or MLA, if you
acknowledgement to the works of such and such.
Yeah,
sure.
If you do a citation, is it plagiarism? It's none, right?
No. If you acknowledge the works, like if Trainwreck ends with like acknowledgement to the works of Daniel Tosh, no. But that when you don't acknowledge, and then people are like, this is like straight out of his stand-up from like 2008, man. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna
just look up videos. Literally, there are videos just called Amy Schumer parallel thinking, and you're just like, Jesus, man.
I watched some of them.
It's you watch it and you're like, oh no. You're like,
Yeah.
how'd you get so famous? Well, now I know.
Yeah, you know
Or
what? I
people
like
can't.
Amy Schumer. I like her. I watch some of her specials. I think it's
I
funny,
never
but
watched her show. This is the only thing I've seen. It's just like when I've seen stuff like that, I'm just like, yeah. But
yeah, caso
I don't
Pusiolas,
care.
güey.
I think Daniel College is like way funnier than her, but whatever. UFH, never seen it.
I have no idea what
UHF, I'm
that is.
sorry. Never seen it. Up in Smoke, never seen it.
No.
Wings World, that's a comedy.
Same thing as Napoleon Dynamite. They look stupid.
They're not. Oh my god, shut up. Wet Hot American Summer, that's a comedy.
That I don't like. I hate that movie so much. So bad.
Okay, you can hate
terrible.
it, but it's a comedy.
Well, it's a comedy. It attempts to be a comedy.
You dick. What We Do in the Shadows, never seen it.
That's a comedy. Great documentary.
What's Up, Doc? Never seen it.
Never seen it.
When Harry Met Sally, never seen it.
You never seen it?
No, that's why I just said nah, Ape. I said I never seen it.
It was a rhetoric expression, motherfucker.
No, I've never seen it. I know it's like a famous movie. Its most famous scene was shot on Long Island, so I guess I should see it.
Let's make this deal.
What?
Tell me a movie I have to watch.
Okay,
and
and I'll
next
watch
week-
When Harry Met Sally.
Yes.
Can I do it after Halloween? Because I got a bunch of movies I gotta catch up on.
You have until next episode.
All right. Well,
That's
with
the deal.
you, that could be in 5 months from now.
There you go. You have 5 months or maybe
All right.
3 weeks.
Like I will go and I will pick this movie up from the library, and when I drop off a bunch of other stuff, if they have it at the library, which they probably do,
Well,
then
if
I
not,
will-
you rent it for $3.
I'll just get it from our library.
I'll
Regardless.
sell
Yep.
you. I'll
I will get
sell
my
you the
hands on
three.
it.
I'll,
Shut
I'll,
up.
I'll sell you the
I'm
$3.
literally telling you I will watch it, and I will pick a movie for you to watch. All right.
Okay, do it now.
With Nail and
we
I.
cannot leave that. We cannot leave the audience
Okay.
here.
Okay. All right. Let me think. Let me think of a movie that I really like that you haven't seen. What you're gonna watch? Oh, do 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 do. Give me a second here. Should it be a comedy as well, or
Whatever movie you want. You want me to watch an 8-hour movie? I'll watch the 8 hours.
no? Have you ever seen Necessary Roughness? Scott Bakula.
Necessary roughness. No.
Okay, that is your movie because I love that movie, and more people need to know about that movie. And I think you would really like that movie.
Because it's about football?
No, it's just a really funny movie. But yeah, I guess since you like football, you might be more inclined to like it. All right, so I'm gonna watch
Look.
When Harry Met Sally, and you're gonna watch Necessary Roughness, and we'll talk about it.
Give me a second. Let me try to find it.
My mom, I asked her for Christmas last year, and my mom asked me, she's like, I cannot find this movie. I don't think it exists. I'm like, just Google Necessary Roughness Scott Bakula and you'll find it. And then she found it.
Can you share my screen?
I don't
Wait, give
think
me a
so.
second.
Okay, wait.
Give me a
Here, I'll
second.
stop sharing this one, and then I think you can share yours then. I think you can share yours.
Wait. I have to give Chrome permission for it to. Okay.
Yeah,
There
then
you
just
go.
give it the permission.
Give me a second. Where the fuck is Apple TV? Here it is.
Okay, it's
fucking-
it's gonna show up here at some point.
Give me a second.
Sure.
Oh, I don't think I can share Apple TV.
God damn it! What are you trying to share?
Give me a second, motherfucker.
I got ADD, man. Can't just sit here and not be doing anything.
Well, talk to yourself.
I do that a lot, so I guess I can. Comets raise Moon Mesa to the western skies with the sounds of 1,000 cattle cries. Chosen few would see the light and find
Louis,
what's
Oklahoma
wrong
shit.
with right. Up on the mesa, high above the skies, there's
There you go.
so for the rest of the mesa. There's a real cowboy standing up for law and order and living by the code of the West.
Okay, the thing
Keeping
is,
up
I'm not gonna
the
be.
territory, keeping evil on its toes. What's the matter? Takes a every beat away. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Up on the mesa, living
Okay, man.
cowboys.
Talk
What's
to
up?
the audience for 30 seconds.
I'm just gonna keep saying the Cowboys on the mesa. Comets raise the mesa to the western skies with the sound of 1,000 cattle cries. Chosen few would see the light and fight what's wrong with right. Up on the mesa, high above the clouds, is world apart from all the rest of the mesa.
Okay, can you share my window?
Yeah.
You have my Apple TV closed right now.
Okay, I got your Apple TV now. I'll just give us a login. What's up? Yes, this is the film.
We're gonna rent it
Okay.
at this moment. Wait,
Okay.
did something come out?
He's like, look at me, I'm renting.
Where the
this
fuck is
shit.
the window for me to rent it?
I don't know. Can't really.
I don't want to pay double for this.
I want to pay double for this shit. Oh, look at that! It's available at my library, so I can go and pick it up. And if it's not available at my library, it's also available at another library very close by. So either way, I will be able to rent When Harry Met Sally.
Okay, whatever. I want to rent it. I just want to be able to rent it here. But
Okay. Yeah.
you can stop sharing my window.
Okay.
Unless we want to watch a movie through Apple TV.
No, we're still. Oh shit! Oh no! Fuck! I fucked that up. Whoops. Sorry. My B. That wasn't good. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Spaghettios. Sorry about that. I was removing your screen, and for some
You
reason,
just want to kick me out? You could say it, dude. You don't have
I'm
to do
sorry.
it.
I was removing your screen, and I
Fuck
accidentally
you.
kicked you. Now let's get back to
Fucking
these
wank.
150 essential comedies. So okay, so I will
Fucking
watch
wank.
When Harry Met Sally with Nail and I. Never seen it.
No, never seen it.
Young Frankenstein. That's a comedy.
That's a comedy. Great movie. Wonderful
Frankenstein.
movie.
Zoolander. Yeah, it's a comedy.
That's a comedy. And we
All right,
finished.
and yeah, so and we decided not all 150 of these are comedies. Most of them were, but not all of them. Also, some of them are like weird choices. But I think that's also because they were like, fuck. We picked 150. Why'd we set this number? How are we supposed to do this? So like Tote in Raise the Lost Ark said to Belloc and Marion, what shall we talk about?
Gravity.
Okay. George Clooney was pretty good in that.
No, I was talking about the phenomenon.
Yeah, it was a phenomenon when it came out. I feel like it's kind of died off in the years since the movie came out, but it's still solid enough.
Dude, that after they won, who after Cuarón got the best went out of stage after winning the Oscar. That movie fell off the earth. Literally, it just fall like fucking George Clooney into space.
There's a Nostalgia Crank review. I think it's his Christopher Cranks one. But it's like there's this like moment to where it's like the symbolism is hitting you real hard. He'd be like, It's like if in Gravity, there's that scene where Sandra Bullock is like wearing like the life thing, and it's like clear she's supposed to be a fetus. And he's like, it's like if an alien popped up in the middle of Gravity. It's like she's a fetus. It's a symbol for rebirth. That's all I think. That and Clooney. Especially that scene when she has a dream sequence to where he just comes back and opens the door to space. And it's just like, hey, I'm George Clooney and I'm back in this movie. Also, it's one of those movies where like it was, which I guess you understand, but like it was marketed as one thing, but then you got a kind of different movie. Because it was marketed as like George Clooney and Sandra Bullock tried to survive space. And then it's like Sandra Bullock tries to survive space.
We only have certain amount of money to pay one of them.
Look,
Contra.
One's an Oscar winner,
the
and
more
one's a
rentable actor.
really famous actor. So they both cost
Both
a
of
lot.
them are Oscar winners.
We got the
Both of them
Oscar
are-
winner. Did he win an Oscar though?
Yeah,
I know
he
not
won
for
Sirena.
acting, but
No,
what do you
he
win?
was for acting. Best supporting actor. Yeah.
Which movie?
Sirena. No, that was the one. I don't remember, but he won an Oscar. George Clooney has an Oscar.
All right,
Look it
then never mind. Then yeah, then we have two Oscar winners. We can only pay them so much. No Oscar. Okay, George Clooney awards. Fucking hell. Just load. Why is it every time? Oh my Jesus. Lord.
Because
Why
I'm
is it-
really heavy.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so he has won Oscars for he was a producer on Argo, so he won that. Oh yeah, here we go. Sirenina?
Sirena. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
best
Sirena.
performance. Yeah.
I should
Dude.
win the Oscar.
Good Night and Good Luck. Fucking brilliant movie.
Never seen that movie.
Descendants, also a great movie.
Wonderful.
Although I
great,
think-
great movie.
I think Pitt should have won for
Probably-
Moneyball that year, though.
Probably his best performance.
What, Descendants?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. But I still think Pitt should have won for Moneyball. But no, still, oh my god, that movie is fantastic. Although me and my brother, because it's what's the guy? He's Shaggy in the live action movies.
Matthew Dillard.
Yeah. Well, he's the guy who was like cheating on, like who Clooney's wife was cheating with. It's like there's a moment to her. He like meets Clooney or whatever he knows, and I just go with my brother. Like Scoop, I think we're found out.
You know what? I watched Five Nights at Freddy yesterday.
Yeah, what you think of it?
It was alright. I feel like if I was like a 13-year-old, I would love it.
Yeah.
But I'm 27, almost.
Yeah.
And it's alright.
When's your birthday, Abe?
March 25th, motherfucker.
You don't. The fuck are you talking about? It's October. You aren't about to turn 27.
5 months.
That's
5
not.
months?
That's nothing.
I'm about to turn 27.
You're not though. You're
Yes, I am.
26. Jesus Christ, Abe. Yeah, and I'm about to win the lottery. Fucking hell, man.
Matthew, the only thing you won in your life was nothing. I don't know. What have you won in your life? That was extremely sorry. That was extremely mean, and I didn't mean to.
I don't even know what you said. All I heard was your life. I need to hear it now.
Daddy, you have never seen any. You haven't won anything on your life.
That's not true. I've won
What have
shit
you?
before. I won third place
What?
in my
I
school's
smote an
film
award?
festival. No, I didn't win. We didn't win that shit. We didn't win. Yeah. Fuck that though. We should have won. It's a bunch of bullshit. But it's
Best
like, oh,
performance-
hey, all you fan shows, go up against the official after show that gets mentioned at the end of every show. Let's see who wins this. Oh, there's this channel I really like that does nothing but pimps out our show. Oh yeah, Rundown's not nominated this year. Sure. All right. Fuck you. That show's been dead and nobody gives a fuck, and now everybody with those awards, like, they're meaningless. I mean, technically they're always meaningless, but now they're really meaningless.
You really wanted it though. You
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
100%. Yeah, I really wanted it. I really wanted that useless
Okay,
award.
let's say let can we act this performance just for the case of it?
Sure.
So it's what year is it? 2018, 2019 when the first Showdown
It would
was?
have been. It
January?
probably would have been January 2018 because we start. Yeah, 2017. So yeah, probably would have been 2018. Yeah, probably would have been like January 2018. The awards happened.
Okay, so can you give me okay, let me think.
The
Hey guys,
nominees
so
were The Rundown, Us, All the Belts, and
wait,
Late to the
let me
Party
write
and
this
Dale the
down.
Dude. That was, if I'm
The
remembering
Rundown,
correctly. Take 3.
Hold the
I could
belt.
just pull it up, Abe.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know, like giving the view.
Late to the party. Who else?
Dale the Dude.
The Arizona Sky.
All the belts. Did you get all the
Light
belts?
in my eyes. What else? Take 3.
Okay. So some rundown, take 3, Dale the Dude, all the belts, late to the party. Yeah, that's it. Just 5.
Okay. Hey guys, Kellis. Now to present the next award for the nominees for Best After Show, we have Ep25. So this year we've seen a lot of coverage of the Showdown.
Actually, I remember it was Mike Kalinowski and Brian Chandler presented this award. I had this moment
Okay.
ingrained in my mind. He's about
No,
pissed off.
but this is a what if scenario, bro.
So I'm a 5. Abe's
Yes.
showing his favoritism in the Schmodown.
Yeah, actually, this is the first name we come to my mind. I'm trying to do my best Ep5 and I can't.
You didn't even change your voice. I knew.
Yeah, so it was a year. So the nominees are all the belts. I'm doing the dude. Yeah, guys. This week on the Shmona.
I like how
Wait.
this.
A.V. Shmona. Okay. Late to the party. I don't know how to make an impression of Robert M.
We're reacting. I'll just steal Ben and Drew's
We're
impression.
reacting. The Shmona rundown. Boy.
Numbers, stats, controversial
And-
comments.
And take 3. Roar! And the Showdown Award goes to Take 3 Productions. To receive the award, we have Matthew Kearns, part of the Take 3 production crew.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. You have a much more masculine voice than you do on camera. Thank you so much for this award. We really have fun working and doing these videos and the reactions to some and everything. I want to say on behalf of our whole crew, Jacob London, Kristen Smith, Evan DeGraff, Chris Clark, Manning Franks, Jen Kemp, and of course our horrible editor, Abe. This is for all. Oh, and Malcolm. Malcolm too was part of the channel at the time. I think. Fuck it, I can't remember. Thank you guys so much. Good night. God bless.
How do you feel about finally getting your moment on stage?
Feels hollow because it's not real. Also, like, yeah, I'm also fascinated because, like, I definitely knew we didn't win because when Late to the Party won some award or something, they had like a video like acceptance speech playing, and I was like, well, considering I just saw Late to the Party did a video acceptance speech, which means they knew they won this award before the show. You think a wild gets to say, we didn't win this award because we didn't do any sort of acceptance speech. Oh my god, yeah. I just whatever. It feels hollow, but it feels hollow while also feeling good, if that makes any sense.
It's because of my impressions, right?
Yeah, you're fucking dead on. I want to see what video they used to market us with. What video is it? Jesus Christ. Andrew. Oh, here we go. Podcast. What video is it? Oh, they used the Star Wars Fatal 5-Way. It was Chris. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't think I mentioned Chris Clark. I'm sorry. I couldn't remember who was and who wasn't part of the channel when we were
we talked about a story about that video.
It's Chris Clark, Evan DeGraff, Jacob, and myself. You weren't included on it.
Well, can we talk about what happened in that Fatal 5-Way?
What happened? Hold on one second.
Wait, a question. I'm just gonna say Brian Davids was not lying.
You're really like bringing that stuff up, don't
you? Fuck yes. I just want to see the internet burn.
What? Something that happened 5 years ago on a show that you and I remember. However, periodically I will see people on Twitter, and I'm not talking about like competitors, although they too, but I've seen people who still in their bios are like avid Schmodown fan. I'm like, guys, it's been dead for like a year. Remove that from your bio, okay? When I see that in my followers list, I know those people don't watch any of the video links that I tweet. I know that for a fact. They don't care. They don't care that I'm making videos on. Okay, you know what video I did watch the other day, Abe? Like, fascinating for you. Watch your match against Linus. I forgot it came down to it came down to 2021. So you didn't win your match. I won my match against 3 other people. I won a Fatal 4-Way. I mean, you can even beat just one guy. I beat 3 people.
I don't know what are you talking about.
Yeah. She also don't remember how I kicked your ass when we played.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. It's also funny because that didn't happen. I lost. Yeah. But that match never aired because.
Oh, you lost?
Yeah.
You lost? I can see
I lost. It was yeah, I think it was it was like 1 or 2 points again. Yeah. But the match didn't air, so it's not canon. Because
I didn't even remember that, and now I have.
This is. Okay, but this is the thing. So I was watching this, and like they talk about this like team tournament that's also going to happen. I'm like, yeah, that was supposed to be a thing, and then there are only like 2 videos of this series. Whatever. The past is the past, I guess. But yeah, I remember there's supposed to be a team tournament because me and Sandy were gonna be Team Rhyme and Reason.
I had a teammate. I don't remember who my teammate was.
I think your teammate was like Manning or was it Kristen? Were you guys like Team Summit? I think.
Oh, I think maybe.
Yeah, I think Kristen was your teammate, and you guys were gonna be like Team Summit or something. That would have been fun. But alas, now we can't do it because fuck if I remember anything about the Schmodown to be able to answer trivia questions.
If I ask you, like, if we went through matches like this, like that, and they would ask, like, we can answer some questions.
I mean, it have to, like, the 2016 season, definitely, I probably would still be able to,
before they were put on Patreon. Yeah, before Patreon.
Like, 2016, 2018 was, like, that was when I really want. But like, I wouldn't be able to answer stuff like now about like the 2014 season, like the early Collider stuff. I probably could still answer some things about. I have watched matches here and there just out of just my own morbid curiosity, but like, like there's some things I definitely remember, but I also watched those things like a lot.
Let me think of
A question, sure. Abe.
yeah.
You think of a question. Abe. You do that. You do that right now.
Who did top 10 beat to get their first title shot against the Patriots?
To get their first title shot against the Patriots?
Yes.
Was it Schmoes?
No.
Who was it?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, right. But they didn't win that, right? Because isn't that where Rotten Tomatoes played Patriots, and that was the
No.
whole like
Rotten
Natasha
Tomatoes.
Boris
Rotten
shit.
Tomatoes defeated
Hey,
the Nerd
Paul,
Watch.
what's up?
Rotten Tomatoes defeated the Nerd Watch Collision.
Okay, they're
On
defeating
the
Nerds.
Schmoren Collision, they defeated Nerd Watch. And they went to play the Patriots, and it was the Matt Atchity
Yeah, it was
fiasco.
the yeah, he
The
did not
character.
break character, and that kind of cost them the match.
No, but you know what? Like a
What?
lot of people give there's certain point, right? But if you watch Atchity matches, like he will
Mhm.
always start answering with that, like, will you that will be that was the way he will answer. So it
Yeah,
was more I don't know how much was the
I think that
character,
was
how
just his first like real championship match, and he
it
just I
was
think it was
their
part
first
of
and only.
yeah first and only. Yeah, no, yeah,
They won
Patriots,
like
man, what a run! 1 year with the belt, and like
yeah.
they lost the belt. I'll be honest here. I fought at the time, and I'll say now they lost the belt to a bunch of bullshit.
No,
Doing that
they lost.
No, they lost it to Above the Line because at whatever the event was, they did that like, oh, we're just gonna answer trivia
No,
questions.
no, you're wrong.
No, I'm
They
not.
no,
They
they lost it against above the line when that was the defense from above the line. They
no,
lost it
they
on the
lost. No,
Italian job. No, they lost it in the Italian job question.
but unless I'm mistaken, they were
Yeah,
doing that thing to where it was like the Star Wars Iron Man match between Sam Whitmer and Knapsack,
yeah,
where
yeah.
it was
That
just
was the
30
first.
minutes of
Yeah,
questions.
that was
But
the
that
first defense of above the line.
was that. So
Yes,
they lost. So they lost in just
just
a
a
straight
row
up
against
match.
above the line.
Are you sure? You sure you're not
Yes,
flip flopping that?
no,
I don't know.
no,
Whatever.
because
Patriots still
they have look. They played 3 times. They had a defense against above the line on the spectacular.
okay. And they
They
won.
defended the belt.
Yes.
They won.
That was when they won. Was that their year? When they
Yes.
like yeah, that was when they retained the
That's
belt for
the
a
end
year.
of the year, you know?
Yeah, that's
Give
the
me a
end of the
second. My mom
yeah,
is talking.
yeah. Okay. Wait, you don't want to bring your mom on camera like my mom? I feel like that's only fair, Abe.
She just told me if I
Oh,
wanted fruit.
okay. Why didn't you bring her on camera like my mom?
Because my mom
I could have been our third guest. We could have had 2 guests in one night. Oh my god, my mom's gonna be so upset that that's on the internet, but she'll feel a lot better when she knows nobody watches this shit. No, but okay, then I guess again, this goes back to I'm just misremembering. I just remember that bullshit second thing to where it was like the Iron Man crap. I'm just like, but that's not the game.
That was in
Like,
collision too. That was collision too.
that was a cool thing when Sam Witwer challenged Knapsack to it. It was a cool one-off thing, but that should have been it. Because I'm just like, part of the Schmodown is the game. It's the wheel. It's the
So
betting round. Like
after
there's
so
different
after
aspects
that
to the game.
after that was when Sam Levine
Mhm.
retired
Yeah,
and the Shire Wolves play against Brandon, that guy nobody
yeah, the guy nobody knew.
and they were called paper champions. They were really upset with. But if you go in boxing terms, is if you don't defeat the defending champion, you're a paper champion. Once you
Yeah,
defend the title, you're
it's
not a
like Rocky
paper
Five.
champion anymore.
It's like Rocky Fallon,
Exactly.
Tommy Gunn wins the
But there
belt.
were
But he
took a lot.
he was a double paper champ because the guy who had that belt never played Rocky for it. But yeah, that was because remember then he
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
and he's
You're
like,
called a
"Oh,
paper
respect."
champion.
Yeah,
Once
no,
you defend it, you get your respect.
you won the belt. No one can take that away. But technically speaking, you didn't. Yeah, and look,
You
hey,
didn't
I interviewed the
champion.
Shire Wolves after they won, and the video of it doesn't really have that many views, which I'm surprised about. But whatever, fuck you. I shouldn't care about these things as much as I do. I don't know, man. I don't know. My brain hurts. But yeah, no, like I can understand like being upset by that, but like, well, because also look, let's also be honest, Schmodown. For as many cool people as there were Schmodown fans, there were also a lot of assholes who were Schmodown fans.
No, yeah, definitely. There was it
You know
was
what I'm saying?
undeserved hate. But that
Yeah,
point
no.
specifically, I never.
But no, in true terms, they were technically speaking, because they never played above the line, they were technically paper champs. It was a vacant
Yes.
title. It's kind of like Alex Damon was a paper champ because he never played Sam Whitmer. Sam Whitmer also retired and he never played him, so he was a paper champ as well. Oh my god, I remember that was the same collision when Drew beat Dan Murrell. It's a fucking great match. But it started with that to where like Sam Whitmer.
Can we talk about that one?
What about that one?
You know
Fucking
what happened?
great match.
No, I know you know what happened. No?
I don't think anything. Well, I mean, I do know that Dan never played Drew again and would never play him again because
Well, what was Dan's reaction to it?
I don't know, honestly.
Behind the scenes.
I
you know?
honestly do not
You
know.
don't know? Oh, I want to
Unless
say
I knew at one point and forgot.
because you told me, motherfucker. You told me, motherfucker.
I don't think that's Dan Murrell. I think you're talking about somebody who's in relation to Dan Murrell, but it's not Dan Murrell.
No, same reaction.
Really? I don't know. We'll have to talk off air about this because I honestly don't remember.
Let's finish the show.
Okay, we can finish the show. All right. This is an under random crap. My mom walked in on us. So
Don't say that.
why not, dude? Come on.
Okay.
All right. So next episode, you will be getting my review and my first time reaction to When Harry Met Sally and Abe's review and first reaction to Necessary Roughness. So be sure to join us. This was our 25th episode. So thank you for supporting us. And by you, talk about you, that random person who's me watching this on a second channel to give us more views. Good night and God bless.